But I want to hear now from the other speakers reacting to what Chetan is saying. And Sanju Verma, this is important because Chetan is, at some level, he's been a strong supporter of Prime Minister Modi, then Chief Minister Modi, and Rahul spoke about it today, that the middle class, he claims, to some extent is now disaffected, wanting to turn against. This hasn't been the case so far, and even the Finance Minister spoke about it in terms of the pushback, some, as you know, from within the caste of BJP supporters. Now, you want to respond to some of what you've heard, that his rise is astonishing, he's getting 10x the views on social media, that the BJP has helped him redeem himself by going after him, and that the audience, and Chetan Bhagat is an influencer, right? So you can agree, disagree, he's putting his views out there, and he can get attacked, he can get supported, but that's the point he's making, and he's had very different views in the past around these two personalities. So how do you look at this as a BJP spokesperson? Sanju Verma.
Rahul, you gave some 7 to 8 odd minutes to Chetan Bhagat. I hope I will get at least 5 minutes without being interjected. First and foremost, you know, the last successful book of Chetan Bhagat's, without being offensive to him, was way back in 2014, Half Girlfriend. You know, and his books have been made into successful movies like Three Idiots, etc. But you know, unfortunately, I think Chetan Bhagat, in terms of articulating his thoughts, is well past his prime. And I'm not being an ageist here. I'm simply saying that, you know, Chetan Bhagat is looking for relevance. Chetan Bhagat is today the underdog because nobody remembers him. His last few books have failed. And he's decided that, you know, he's going to walk over to the other side. He will speak against Modi. He will speak for Rahul. और लोग तालियां बजाएंगे और बोलेंगे वाह क्या बात की है चेतन भगत ने. But anyway, he's entitled to his opinion. I say free speech is something that you know, everybody is entitled to. Let me speak on hard facts. I will not speak in the air and make castles in the air, that to flaky ones like Chetan Bhagat. Oh, Rahul की 10x ज़्यादा views हैं YouTube पर. Oh, Rahul Gandhi ने देखो कैसे Hinduism पर बात की Parliament के floor पर. Chetan Bhagat, these are some hard facts for you. I have been an investment banker, and I hear from what little I know of you that you were an investment banker too. Before you decided to turn an author, you were successful, and now you are again knocking on the doors of failure. The GDP in absolute terms was barely $2 trillion when Narendra Modi took over in 2014 as the Prime Minister. Today, it's close to $3.9 trillion. We've added almost another $2 trillion in just 10 years, which is phenomenal by any yardstick. Point number 2. Let us speak of some other numbers. The bank NPAs in terms of percentage was 11%. Today, it is 0.6%.
Okay.
Infra spending per year was 1.57 lakh crore between 2004 and 2014 annually. Today, the annual infra spend is between 36 lakh crore and 44 lakh crore. The wealth created in the 10 years of Manmohan Singh / Sonia Gandhi's kitchen cabinet was 13 lakh crore. The wealth created in the last 10 years of the Modi regime has been 320 lakh crore.
Okay.
Forex reserves today are at an all-time high of $670 billion. We were not even close to $300 billion under Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi's incompetent regime. We were in real GDP terms at the 10th position under Manmohan Singh, a so-called economist. Today we are the world's 5th largest economy, having overtaken the United Kingdom. And most importantly, since you spoke of the middle class, wait Rahul Kaval, wait. Since Chetan Bhagat spoke of the middle class, I always say ये जो ऊपर हवा में बात करके numbers देने का कोई मतलब नहीं है. आम आदमी, you know, let us break it down for him in a language that he can comprehend and he can understand. Today, Rahul Kaval, you can check these numbers because I never throw data out of my hat. I speak facts. India sells 20 lakh motorcycles every month. India sees 5 lakh scooters being sold every month. India sees 1 lakh tractors being sold every month.
Okay. You made your point, Sanju Verma. I get the drift of what you're saying. I'll come back to you for more later. Okay, 20 seconds. Just 20 more seconds, yes.
I did not even speak for 5 minutes now, Rahul.
20 seconds, ma'am.
Yes, don't rush me, I heard you. Chetan Bhagat, now listen to this. The world's largest financial inclusion scheme, Jan Dhan Yojana with more than 53 crore bank accounts opened under Narendra Modi's regime. The world's largest health insurance scheme, Ayushman Bharat, with more than 34 crore cards given, Ayushman cards thanks to Narendra Modi. The world's largest sanitation scheme with more than 12 crore toilets built, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, thanks to Narendra Modi.
Okay, so you had your 20 seconds. I want to go back to Chetan Bhagat to respond what you heard from Sanju Verma. You were attacking BJP supporters. She's saying Chetan is seeking relevance. His books are not selling. He's seeking relevance. That's why he's looking to switch to the other side. Chetan Bhagat.
मैम मैं किसी साइड नहीं स्विच करा. मैंने तो शुरू में भी कहा कि आई एम जस्ट बीइंग एन एनालिस्ट एज अ इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर. यू शुड नो व्हेन एन एनालिस्ट एनालाइजेस अ कंपनी, ही इज नॉट अ सपोर्टर ऑफ दैट कंपनी और नॉट सपोर्टर. ही इज मियरली गिविंग अ टेम्परेचर चेक कि वेदर टेम्परेचर क्या है. पहली बात, आई थॉट यू न्यू दिस. ऑल्सो आपको पता है मेरा कैरियर कब पीक करा कब नहीं करा. मुझे आपके केस में तो मुझे ये भी नहीं पता आपका कब पीक करा और कब नहीं करा या अभी कर रहा है. आई डोंट नो.
दिस विल गेट वेरी पर्सनल. दिस इज नॉट राइट.
नॉट रेलेवेंट ना, बिकॉज़ मैम वो रेलेवेंट नहीं है ना यहाँ पे. नहीं मैं तो कह ही नहीं रहा. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ कि हम तो जिस मुद्दे पे बात,
you're well past your prime in terms of
मैम I will never lose my.
Ma'am, Sanju ji, let him speak one at a time. I'll come back. Let's have some decorum on this debate. Let's have some decorum on the debate. Otherwise, how will we do this? Yes.
एक मिनट, आप अपने पर्सनल बात कर ही लिया तो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ मैं कैसे देखता हूँ उसे. रेलेवेंस मैम सिर्फ पता नहीं आप किस चीज से मेजर करते हो. आई एम अ फादर, आई एम अ सन, आई हैव चिल्ड्रन. लाइफ में रेलेवेंस बहुत चीजों से आती है मैम. एक चीज ये याद रखना आप, ठीक है. तो और दूसरी बात ये कि मेरी अभी बुक आई थी फरवरी में, 11 Rules for Life, #1 बेस्ट सेलर है. I still get highest paid author in India. I'm still #1 in all my, books. I have 5 publishers who are saying, "Kab agli book likh rahe ho?" I have so many contracts lying around. I mean, my investments have done really well. God has given me so much. और आज भी बहुत है. I don't come on India Today so much because I'm sorry they can't afford me all the time. Rahul, you know that. I went to another channel for the elections because वो हिंदी में थोड़ा ज्यादा बजट होता है उनका, so they can afford Chetan Bhagat. I came today because Rahul is a friend of mine and I cannot say no to him. तो इसके लिए मैं आया हूँ. तो मेरा रेलेवेंस क्या है नहीं है, मेरी राहुल कन्वल से दोस्ती है, उसकी रेलेवेंस आप नहीं समझ सकते, उसकी वैल्यू आप नहीं समझ सकते, ठीक है. और प्रेमचंद भी लेखक था, उसकी बेस्ट सेलर कब हुई होगी. तो आज प्रेमचंद रेलेवेंट नहीं है. आप बोलेंगे कि वो महान लेखक नहीं है. हाँ, रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर अब लेखक नहीं है क्योंकि उनकी बुक लेटेस्ट. ऐसे नहीं सोचते मैम, ऐसे नहीं सोचना चाहिए. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं स्पेसिफिक मुद्दे की. नहीं, मैं आउट ऑफ लव कह रहा हूँ मैम, ऐसे कोई बात नहीं है. मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, मैं आप आते हो, आप पार्टी को डिफेंड करते हो, आपका काम है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. मैं आपकी पार्टी की केयर से ही कह रहा हूँ ये बात. अगर कुछ बात हो रही है तो उसको एक्नॉलेज. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि जो आपने अच्छी चीजें कही हैं वो नहीं हुई हैं. कुछ अच्छी चीजें जरूर हुई हैं. ऑफ कोर्स 10 years इज अ लॉन्ग टाइम. कुछ तो अच्छा हुआ ही होगा. बट इफ देयर आर some worrying signs for every politician. What is the strength of BJP? They always had ear to the ground. They know फटाफट वो ठीक करते हैं. ये कैसे हो रहा है, पब्लिक को नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है, ये चीज अच्छी लग रही है, ये ऐसे करते हैं. So वो उसमें बताने का, you don't become an opposer, you don't become enemy, यही तो प्रॉब्लम है. जब अगर ऐसा कल्चर बन जाता है कि तारीफ करो नहीं तो you are going to the other side. ये कैसे मैम? मैम बताओ कैसे?
In the interest of fairness, I'm going to give Sanju Verma an opportunity to respond. Chetan Bhagat saying, I'm giving you a temperature check. I'm an analyst. I'm observing the situation. I'm not doing this for personal gain. Let Sanju Verma respond.
Yeah, I just want to say, Chetan Bhagat, a couple of things to him. आपने कहा मैं बेस्ट सेलर हूँ, मुझे इतना पैसा दिया जा रहा है, आज भी लोग मेरे पीछे पड़े हुए हैं कि भाई आप कब किताब लिखोगे, blah blah blah. I can sit here and say, anyone who knows India's stock markets, anyone who's been an investment banker for the longest time, and was not just a pseudo investment banker for 2 or 3 years, knows who Sanju Verma is. I was the highest paid executive. I've made so much wealth for myself by way of ESOPs. I don't need to work anymore. But anyway, this is not about Chetan Bhagat versus Sanju Verma. What I pay by way of taxes, maybe you just get paid by way of royalties. बट बात करते हैं मुद्दे की. मुद्दे की बात ये है, I always say it's not about Modi versus Rahul or BJP versus Congress alone. When you're sitting on a national television debate and that to Rahul Kanwal, whose show is widely watched, you have to speak the hard facts. Rahul Gandhi ने आज क्या बार-बार बोला? Just 30 seconds I will take. He keeps saying this over and over and over again. ओबीसी दलित और आदिवासी के लिए कुछ नहीं किया बीजेपी ने. ओबीसी दलित आदिवासी की तो हालत खराब है. सो लेट मी टेल यू दैट टुडे विष्णु देव साई छत्तीसगढ़ के चीफ मिनिस्टर बीजेपी के, he is a tribal.
Okay.
Arun Sao, the deputy CM of Chhattisgarh, is an OBC. Again, Madhya Pradesh CM Mohan Yadav is an OBC. The deputy CM of Madhya Pradesh,
Okay.
Jagdish Devda, is a Dalit. Again, the deputy CM of Rajasthan, Prem Chandra Bairwa, is a Dalit. But I want to say one thing to you, Rahul. Sitaram Kesri was an OBC. He was thrown out by Sonia Gandhi. B.R. Ambedkar was a Dalit and treated shabbily by Nehru and had to resign from Nehru's cabinet because of shabbily being treated. And then we have Babu Jagjeevan Ram.
Okay.
He was a Dalit. And
Ma'am, you
Indian
made your
Defence
point.
Minister,
I also have other
whose
guests
legacy
and I want to
was
go
blown
across to them as
smithereens
well.
by the Congress.
Listen, we're not taking any
Babu
sides.
Jagjeevan Ram ki
We're
legacy
just
of
trying to
Congress hai,
unpack
uski bachchiyan
what's being discussed and spoken of quite commonly.